Hey guys, welcome back to MaxCast for Unification. Today I have another sneak peek for you for Steel Legion. This is one of two videos. This video will be centered around the tank doctrine. My enemies. I chose Imperial Guard. I chose Death Corps of Krieg and Vostroyan Firstborn. So we have a Guard FFA here, with me playing Steel Legion of course, focusing on the tank doctrine. The tank doctrine got changed in that you do not have a tier 1 sentinel anymore. This comes in trade-off for some very strong later tiers. So what do you do if you do not have a sentinel early? You go horses. So you see the rough riders for me for the first minutes, where I get the map started capping only with what are they called again? Pioneers. Because I want to have them on the field anyway. They cap a little slower, but yeah, I want to have them on the field anyway, and I immediately have someone to build. So this may or may not be optimal, probably not. Yeah, so the AI is building up as well. And yeah, my second squad of Rough Riders is here, making it hell for these guardsmen here. Because who doesn't like horses? These guardsmen are. Pew pew pew, second horse coming in. Short reminder, I am a little, my voice is still a little working on the latest Nurgle visiting, so if I have some coughing or not talking too much all the time, that's why. Okay, so this is now, I got my points and will now try to get hold on the middle point. So the middle is where you can get ahead in terms of economy, as you only have 3 points in the middle and the middle points are all contested. I got the idea to use this map from a cast I did the other day, a 2v2, pretty good 2v2 on this map, and I thought, yeah, this map is pretty great actually. And it is, everybody has a selective with it, but it's like attackable from the other side. You have relic in base, and you have then 2 criticals you must fight over in the center. I spawned a little bad for these criticals. It's better if you spawn like south or north, then you have a critical right next to you. Maybe it would be nice from the map makers to add one here and here as well. But yeah, other than that, I'm now getting a turret in the middle. These really nice turret positions covering these spots and also covering these area around here without being able to attack in melee. Not that there would be a lot of melee against in a guardsman FFA, but you know what I mean. Like, this is the most melee force you will see here probably. I mean, all the factions have some melee. Yeah, as I say that, there you go. Command squad of course is melee. Getting 2 priests actually from their AI, that's very interesting. But you're getting shot quite a bunch here. Did I get... No, I did not have my relay station yet, so I will get it a little later to get grenades and officer weapons. And officer weapons are really nice for these Rough Riders because they get like plasma pistols and stuff on their sergeant. Another melee attack here, so yeah, I eat my words, so there's even more melee going on now. Yeah, all the while the turret shoots. I said it in the other video as well, the torrential turret now is building low instead of building mid, so this is one of the balance adjustments you also have. And Steel Legion by itself is has like new models, new visuals, new icons, new models, new voices of course, and some new units. For now we see very familiar units, but we will see some changes as soon as I am hitting tier 2, but for now it's, yeah, every game begins in tier 1, so bear with me here. It's turns up the heat later on, and that joke here, the flamers also turned up the heat here, but you know what I mean. So I get these middle points, upgrading them immediately to get a good economy going, upgrading more or less all my points here, because yeah, in this FFAs, especially when I want to showcase later tier units, I want to have the economy for it, or else it would take ages to get there. So getting an early economy start is what I usually go for, especially against these guardsman factions that tend to die against horses. I mean, they can fare against horses. I think later on they have like grenade launchers, sorry, and whatnot. So here's some Vostroyan Firstborn against Imperial Guard. There are some grenade launchers actually. Speak of the devil. And these Vostroyan run away for now. because they do not seem to have... They do not get grenade launchers. They get like bayonets. I'm not sure if it's like enabled by the research, but they get like increased melee capabilities. And the only special weapon they get is these arc rifle. If you have like harmony and stuff. Yeah, and other than that, I'm now trying to force my way in the middle. I think, yeah, finally my relay station will be up. I'm a little late on that resource-wise, but yeah, getting the middle points now, the two here, having a Trantler turret over here. And yeah, I will continue fortifying this position. The AI on this map tends to be a little passive, which, yeah, kind of works in my favor, as I do not want to engage with them too much. I have the middle points now, or getting the middle points, which is very, very good economy-wise. They're getting grenades and assault equipment research, so it's basically frag grenades. And senior officers, which gives me bolt pistol and power sword for the sergeants. It doesn't state power pistols, maybe plasma pistols. Maybe this is a mistake, because the plasma pistol is normally enabled by a later tier research. Maybe that's oversight. I will ask the devs. If not, you can enjoy your horses with plasma pistols soonish. I think I do get the yes, I do have the sergeants, and as soon as we get the upgrade, we can look through it, getting the upgrades on the listing post here, so they can also fire. I mean, I think they also fire basically from the top. At least they did previously. Not sure if they still do. Yes, no, I'm not sure actually. But I have now this weapon on the side, killing this command squad again. I'm not sure if it died earlier, but yeah. Now getting another Trantler turret in this very good position to cover this capping of the critical location, because later on the line I will need a critical location. Looking at my resources, you can see that I'm now on the way to tier 2. Also getting some vehicle cap increase to prepare for that. So is that a sergeant? Yeah, it has a plasma pistol here. This guy. This guy has a plasma pistol. Huh. Getting this turret now up. Some guardsmen. Some brave guardsmen coming over here. For Armageddon! Pew pew. And there's the counter offense. I was about to get a turret here to defend the Slack deposit for tier 2. And yeah, immediately some Kriegers come over. Plasma pistol and plasma pistol action now. Pew pew pew. A lot of horses with pointy sticks and last pistols. Running into flamers, which is not advised for horses, especially. You will see in a second why. They have grenades still. I think the morale of my guys will break this. Even negative cover here, I didn't even know. Or is it the armor debuff? I guess. And now standing in this very dense formation is like stupid, but yeah, I'm not always doing the greatest things. Yeah, getting attacked on the other side as well, losing my pioneers in the process, but I'm tier 2 now. So what's the first thing I do in tier 2? I think I get this, yes, the thermoplasma generator here, and also rebuilding some pioneers, I guess. Yeah, because pioneers, the squads die like flies. They are not infiltrated as they are in the infantry doctrine. But yeah, this turret paying dividends. Yeah, and I start now to get a tank bunker, and I actually get 2 because I want to get a lot of stuff going on. The caps now, maximum caps for Steel Legion are, depending on the doctrine you get, are 16 to 24. So if you are infantry, you have 24 and 16 vehicle cap, and vice versa if you go for tank doctrine. So this allows you to field quite a lot of vehicles. I get also some upgrades here, some health upgrades, which also benefits my Wrath Riders, and infantry heavy support, which enables heavy weapon teams and weapon upgrades for infantry. Although I'm the tank doctrine, I want to have a rather sturdy front line of Wrath Riders. You see they get quite a lot of HP, and I think I do not even have the HP upgrade done, so we can see how tanky these horses will get. There's a little stuff going on here. Still again on Imperial Guard. You see 7k health on a squad of horses. It's quite good. And now I have the Sentinels. The Sentinels are now tier 2. They're still rather cheap for a Sentinel, but only have like 1.3k health. But now have also more weapon options. Instead of the Flamer, they can get an autocannon in tier 2, and later on the line even a less cannon. If you happen to have some Sentinels later on, they still walk a little funny. So they are a little smaller Sentinels, I guess, than your regular one. Or maybe I'm just smoking. But here you have the Armageddon pattern camera. I recorded it before, but what depends on what video you see first. This is now the quote-unquote merged. Do not merge. Merged camera. Before you had like the basic camera and 2 camera variants. They're all now in this one. For the vehicle doctrine you get autocannons and later on hunter-killer missiles if you in tier 3. And for the infantry doctrine you get like the storm bolters and the ability to summon 1 special squads of soldiers or legionnaires, which are they called now. For now I will get them all the autocannon upgrade. And yeah, so we have autocannon sentinels, we have autocannon chimeras, we have some accuracy, and we'll soon also start to get some stormtroopers, because stormtroopers are just too good. You want to have them in any game basically. So this is a little build up. Do we have some action here? Yeah, even more action. Skilla, is it? No, Pegasus, AFV. Already an Infernus out there. I think they have a tier 2 Infernus, yes. Later on they can give it cryo guns, yes, in tier 3. So there you go. This is more or less the Hellhound equivalent if you want to see it like that. Skilla, there's one Skilla. And now my time for offense is I lose already a vehicle because they have a gun turret emplacement over here, which will be now focused down by my vehicles, and now also my horses come into glorious charge. Are there even... Was there a DKoK Krieg horse? Yes, there were like Death Riders, and I totally missed the opportunity on horse-on-horse action here. Shame! Big shame on me. But yeah, this is a lot of autocannons and a lot of horses coming around. So this is going to be interesting. Getting now some mortar squads, which is the new heavy weapon team variant you have access to. You have heavy bolters, less cannons, and a mortar. And my idea is to attach the mortar to the stormtroopers and deep strike mortar in with the stormtroopers. How cool is that? So this assault on the Krieg base does bear fruit, you could say. So it gets really good. We have now some Vostroyan Firstborn like attacking my position in the middle as well, like more because they want to go to the Imperial Guard and just come across my land, so they go over there. I have now my stormtroopers ready, so my idea of deep striking and stormtroopers with mortar teams is a little delayed because I forgot to get the infantry cap upgrade, but that's okay. I also forget to get to tier 3 earlier, so I will get it now. There you go. Get the units inside, and at some point I will deep strike them here. My horses I had to pull back because they lost so much models that I needed to basically pull back. Lost 2 chimeras and no sentinel yet. And here they come. Who doesn't like deep strike mortars? I mean, you can still already do it in the current version with less cannons and heavy weapon, heavy bolters if you want to. Is it heavy bolters? I think, yeah. Here comes my horses now in to have a second round. And I also built now, because I have the time and the unit caps, to a new flyer for Sea Legion. It's, what is it called again? The Thunderbolt. Very good, very potent. You can think of it like a on the roll and weaponry similar to a what I call it again, lightning fighter jet in a sense. And now I have some hellhounds and stuff from IG attacking my base instead of them defending their base. They can get a mechanized command, the second one actually. Okay, over here we have the Citadel and 2 Mars Fabricas as well. I'm now redirecting my forces to defend my lands all the while I'm getting tier 3. And with tier 3 I get the upgrades like the Walkie assault weapons and the heroic officers. Later on also the upgrade for all Chimera based vehicles. There's a chassis upgrade or chassis, whatever is the English word for that. But I get more HP, like all the Chimera based vehicles including Chimeras, Hydras and what they have access to. I will get some of the new units now as well. I get the Tank Ace, which is not a new unit, but it's tier 3 now instead of tier 2, which is good because it's basically a Lehman Russ. So now you have a Lehman Russ hero unit in tier 3 instead of in tier 4. Yeah, and here the assault continues, this time on the Imperial Guard base. So they poked me and I poked back, you see. Stormtroopers coming in now as well. They are very far apart because of the tank parting, everything getting like maximum population now to be able to field stuff in the later tiers. I think I will get tier 4 as soon. Yeah, now there's the armored skirts. I get the Tank Ace. Do I get another one? Not for now. Upgrading my turrets a bit. Hellhound from the side will not stop me. And yeah, the Wrath Riders I will more or less move now in because they serve the purpose. Tier 3 I can get other stuff and I will get other stuff. The Tank Ace is now moving in. I think, yeah, it's too far apart. I do get actually the Lieutenant Colonel because in my infantry doctrine video I forgot to show you one important detail about the quote-unquote new Lieutenant Colonel, tier 1 commander. He is now a retinue and can get in tier 3 Oakland bodyguards on both doctrines, which is really nice. Having now the armored skirts, and these Chimeras should have other still Chimeras. They have now more HP. There you go. Getting all of the economy upgrades as well because I am not done in tier 3. So now the quote-unquote OG Imperial Guard will go down. You now also see a cryo cannon on these Infernos, so they are tier 3 now. And yes, some of my units will get some problems. What is shooting out there? Ah, the heavy shock troopers, the quote-unquote heavy squad for the... it's similar to a heavy weapon team, but not the same. And we have also some more horses here. Hussars. Heavy cavalry coming in. With big lances. And pokey sticks. So here we have some horse-on-horse action. Very nice. Barely see anything because it's burning and freezing at the same time. But there was some horses versus horses here, I promise. I get also Yarrick, and here now have a Manticore. I think I forgot to show you one ability here later on. It's basically a long setup time artillery which fires these 4 missiles at once, very good against basically everything. And can get in tier 4 also nuclear, or even Titan tier, it can nuclear weapons. There's the Hydra coming in, it's more or less against a anti-aircraft, and funny enough the Hind gunship gets deployed here from the Vostroyan Firstborn, so you immediately can see, or soonish can see their usage. I'm tier 4 now as well. So now it becomes getting the Tank Ace veteran upgrade, which increases the HP of the Tank Ace and also enables its side sponsor weapons. At some point I will notice and move the Hydra over, I promise. Now I'm here fighting these very strong long-range gun turrets of Vostroyan. They have the strongest turrets in the game. I think the Tank Ace upgrade, where it is now. Now I have the side-sponsored less cannon, it looks like. Or auto cannons. Looks like less cannons. It's also a new ability, and here you see the flak, more or less anti-air working on these guys. And the last cannon. Or was it the last cannon? Someone got it. And here the Bulgrin bodyguards coming in onto the Lieutenant Colonel, killing a horse or two. Yeah, even some Ogrins of the Vostroyan Firstborn variant. I didn't even notice while playing because I was so busy macroing everything. So pardon me if I forgot to say, if I forget to micro something. But we see here now that we have Jarek, Sebastian Jarek, and also a Canoness Aaron Thino. There you go. She has some active and passive abilities that I sadly forgot, and I even forget to use here. So she has some 2 active abilities and a passive ability. Maybe you can see when she comes closer to these guys, they get like really faithful and stuff. Other than that, I'm now killed off some of my, or even suicided some of my units, so I have free space for the tier 4 goodness. I'm getting even multiple airstrips to get all the good stuff out. I'm beginning to get even the support team, so I can use my infantry cap. And here's now my Stormblade ready and gets deep strike in. Yes, you can now not only deep strike Leman Russ, you can also now deep strike in Stormblades and other Baneblade variants, because why the heck not? Now would be a very good idea to use the nuclear weapons. I do not have received the tech trees yet, but Vostroyan Okran, interesting. Getting some shots from the Stormblade? Stormblade. Boom! Malcador, I guess, was it? Yes. And now I have... Oh, it's just another thermoplasma generator, but there is the Armageddon nuclear reactor, which is basically your tier 1 Titan unlock, and I also got 1 research here, Fortress of Armageddon. So Mr. Jarek is now on top of this big old Baneblade here. You can think of it in like a Demon Hood Ascension, but with a Baneblade. So he's now a hero Baneblade standing in. So we do not only have a hero tank ace, we also have a hero Fortress of Arrogant hero Baneblade, which does a lot of the damages and stuff. Look at it go. Very expensive though. You have to get Jarek, and the research itself is also very expensive. Yeah, so I will use my pop cap to get some Leman Russ, because you can get like 5 different Leman Russ variants, and also can, depending on how you use your cap, up to 4 Leman Russ and the tank ace as well to get 5 Leman Russ. I mean, this is something that will not occur in any 1 versus 1, but in the later tiers of an FFA or a team game, you can see a lot of Leman Russ coming in, and also a lot of Baneblades. We will see later in this video. For now, I'm just biding my time, not killing the enemy, because this is because I don't see them, right? Press over to them. Yes, there you see. That was because Alpha Channel shenanigans going on. So now I'm attacking here. I'm deep striking my Leman Russ in. Here's the Leman Russ Executioner. As I said, there are like 4 Demon Russ variants, or 5 even. And also have 1 over here, like the Riser Pattern Leman Russ Demolisher. That's a mouthful. Some more horses coming against the Thino coming in. All the good stuff. I think the Lieutenant Colonel is now on its own again, because I forgot to reinforce it. So that's okay. Stormtroopers still fighting strong, and I have all the heavy weapon teams now also in. So my infantry cap is also more or less used really well. And I think I even killed like the Manticore now, and I'm waiting to that the enemy kills this Riser Pattern Leman Russ Demolisher, so I can field another super heavy, because I do have now the tier 1 Titan unlocked, so I can get a super heavy and a tier 1 Titan. Also I could get a tier 2 Titan, but that's no unit cap and no time or resources for it. Resources yes, but no time. Here we have the Riser Pattern Baneblade. So this is a super heavy Baneblade. Basically same requirements as a tier 1 Titan, but not counting towards the cap of the tier 1 Titans. So I have now 3 Baneblades. I have a Stormblade, I have a Fortress of Arrogance, and a Riser Pattern Baneblade over here, getting a lot of shots to the face. And yeah, there you go. Stormblade over here, Riser Pattern Baneblade over here, Fortress of Arrogance over here. Tank Ace still driving through, looking awesome. So do the Stormtroopers. So we kill off this base here. I hope you like this showcase of the tanks, World of Tanks basically, World of Baneblades. I'm getting one more little thing for you, which is the tier 1 Titan for Steel Legion. So I will kill off Tank Ace at some point. It has served well, but if you can have something better than a Tank Ace, you will kill it. Oh no! Down it goes. But there comes another dropship in. And what is better than 3 Baneblades? It is 4 Baneblades. And we have now the Iron Saint. The Iron Saint is like the tier 1 Titans, and it has a lot of weapons on it. Just look at it. Jesus Christ. So yeah, there you go. A lot of tanks for the tank doctrine, like everyone wants. They have a significantly weaker tier 1 and tier 3 in return, but somewhat better or equal tier 2. I'd say equal tier 2 than the infantry doctrine, and a way better tier 4. So it's a trade-off what you want to go for, which is game design for you. Okay, with these last rounds firing at the HQ of the Vostroyan Firstborn, I will end this video. If you want to see more of the infantry doctrine, there's another video out as well, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, I forgot to say in the other video, but a big shout outs to the devs for letting me participate in the beta. Beta is not only fun and recording these nice games, it is a lot of work, but it's nice work, it's a nice team. Yeah, big shout outs to them. And yeah, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!